What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 49 of the One for the Road podcast. My name is Emilio.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Turn me up in the headphones. David G in the house.
This is Ram.
Hey, you know what, David? Your 3 PTO days already haven't rolled over.
Shit.
So,
Can you excuse my absence?
can you excuse absence?
I don't know. Dude.
Ram, you got me right, Ram?
I already submitted.
You can borrow
to,
some- you can
I already
borrow some of
submitted
his.
to the union.
Should be some sort of allocation fund for me, man.
There has to.
Help me out here.
Hey, you know what, dude? What happens if I couldn't make it? Would y'all be able to do it? I'm not saying I'm not gonna hold it all together. I'm asking y'all
Actually, you are.
you would actually sit right here and do the board and all that shit.
Sure, why not, right, Ram? We can make it work. Like if Emilio
Everybody's
stubbed his toe
replaceable.
or something, he couldn't make it to the show.
Huh?
Everybody's replaceable.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
You're just a number, Emilio.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, man.
You
Because
can wake up and
if for some reason I can't make it,
for an erection
Yeah,
lasting
we have
36
to-
hours, please seek medical attention. There's Emilio. He wouldn't be able to be in the show because he's in the hospital trying to bring it down.
hell yeah, my fucking shirt would be over here like this.
The table would be kind of slanted over.
Hey, your bike goes one blue pill, Dad. One.
It's not 1 per hour, Dad.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
take it easy.
Luckily, I have no experience with that yet. I'm
You
gonna
know that?
put it out
We
there.
did not need to know that.
Look at Mike.
For when the
I'm
moment
going
is
out of here.
right, will you be
Go
ready?
ahead and go.
This segment of the podcast brought to you by Viagra.
Right.
Hey, he said, "You remember that part where we said we had enough? Fuck it."
Take it off. Oh shit, dude. Damn. But what's up, man? It feels good to have the group back together.
Yep.
That was a good intro.
Episode 49 and episode 50 for everybody. Don't forget, we're gonna go live for the very first time.
2 quarters, bro.
Hell yeah.
50,
Yeah,
huh?
50. And we're gonna have a little celebration here. We're gonna have strippers.
Oh, hell
We're gonna
yeah,
have
yeah.
some male dancers over here for Ram.
Hey, Ram, okay.
That
That one dude from Midland or whatever it was? With the fishnets?
Oh, the guy that I saw on the side of the road, man.
Oh, that was his, not me.
Hey,
That was
big boy.
that was Emilio's big boy. Not
Can I
mine.
be on the show?
Bro,
Go
dude.
get him.
But y'all probably got his number, don't y'all?
Dude, I completely forgot about that guy, dude.
I'm just saying, bro. Because I travel to Midland once a week and I always look out for y'all's
Oh,
weirdo.
I bet you do.
I'm like,
Where's he at?
man,
Where's
let
he
me.
at?
I was gonna take a picture, put it on the Facebook page. There he is.
He said, "Fucking Emilio, you were lying."
Okay, where that cutoff is Patricia is right there.
Yeah.
Make that cutoff and go towards Andrews. Once
Hell
I
no.
forgot what it is, you might see him over there.
Is he selling watermelons?
He'll be driving by, go like this.
That guy always pulled on the side of the road, taking a piss with his pants all the way down to his ankles and
Yeah,
shit.
damn.
and
like
his
he's
dress
6 years
up.
old.
Oh, dude, that's fucking gross,
Hard
man.
pass, fellas. Hard pass.
You know what? I need a shot now. Let's do it.
Did.
So, so we
Is
finished
the
the bottle.
last of it?
That's the last
That's
of it,
it.
dude.
Sheesh.
It went by pretty quick, dude.
Is
So
that-
this
That's
lasted
what
us
goes whenever I'm not around.
It's not Cody going now. It's Cody went.
Uh-huh.
So it's 4 episodes, right? It took us
Yeah.
to do this. 2 shots, maybe.
Damn.
Michael, you want one?
The freaking Cuddy Sark didn't even last this long. Or this short.
Because nobody liked it.
Well, JP says we weren't drinking it right, so.
That's true.
And
That's
the other
not-
homeboy that y'all had on the phone one time said that he was drinking it too. What was his name? I don't remember his name, but we have to go back to further episode, like way back when we were first drinking it. But y'all had worked with somebody, or they had commented about Cuddy Sark, and
Oh, that was Bert.
there you go.
Bert.
Oh,
yeah.
you know how to do it with squirt.
Yeah.
And that's why we tried it, man. But nah. Dr. Shirley can keep that shit.
There
man.
you go.
So cheers, episode 49
Cheers, Magic.
in the books. Well, not actually in the books, but we're
Cheers,
already
y'all.
starting it over here. So here we go, baby. See if I don't cough.
Oh.
Let me ask you a question. What's with the bounce?
I've always done that.
Go.
Dude, that was like stronger.
You've noticed that?
I've noticed that.
So what? A toast and then
I do that too. I do that too.
I know.
we're like a tap.
Thought it was a gay thing.
No, that would have been like this.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Dude, if I go back to that replay when I'm editing or with him, and if I'm doing that shit, you're cutting that out.
I mean, there might have been a time we're doing this. I don't know. But I don't know.
I don't know
I've
if I-
always
did I
done
do it?
that. I'll take shots with my pops. Well, he loves his brandy, right? We'll do a shot, and then all of a sudden, all the time. It could be a simple shot. Salud, before a Steelers game. Steelers, this and that, big brain, blah, blah. And then it's just, I don't know.
Why'd you have to bring that shit up?
Because of this, bro.
Hey,
Terrible towel in the
football
house.
season is here,
I
man.
know, man.
Training camp is here.
Speaking of, y'all have y'all's first
2
preseason
weeks.
game against the Bears coming
2
up.
weeks.
Is it August 1st or whatever?
Third.
Third, okay.
Wait, No, you're right. The first is on a Thursday. That's right.
Are you ready, Ram, for football season? I mean, you have a Dallas Cowboy hat on.
Yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan.
Okay.
I'm a true Cowboys fan.
He's ready.
Suck.
You know why? He's already in mid-season form already. Ram is.
Describe, man. Let me see what's up.
Last night, shout out to Juan. Happy birthday to him.
Juan.
50th. He had a party, right? 50th birthday party, right? Last night.
Happy birthday.
We went, all his family and friends are there. Great people, dude. He has a big family.
Yeah.
Everybody's cool. Mojave Soul was there. Shout out to them. So Joe is an Eagle fan.
Right.
The drummer.
Poor guy.
Marin is a 49ers fan.
Oh, man.
That was
So for literally
for competition every year.
2.5 hours, I could go leave and go get like a hamburger or a hot dog or go take a piss, whatever. I come back. Well, you know what? Fuck the Eagles.
Fuck the Eagles.
Yes. Just going back and forth, especially him and Joe. Back and forth with Eagles. He's in already mid-season form already, talking shit already. I mean, he's ready for the season, I think, man.
I am, but I mean, I like talking shit. There are Cowboy fans.
That's literally my favorite part of the year is whenever the Steelers aren't showing on TV, whatever, and we have to fucking watch the Cowboys.
I mean, honestly, you don't have to. Shit. I know you choose.
That's the only thing that's on.
You're a fucking Cowboy fan closet in the closet.
Hell
That's
no.
what y'all all are, dude. You probably
Closet
know
fans?
more stats about the Cowboys than Cowboy fans do.
I don't know about stats, but I kind of know their players. Just because of the
And what
shit
they
talking
got.
I do.
But I know like all the. I mean, we know all the teams.
I get
like
that shit told me all the
players.
time, though. They always tell me, "Hey, David, you're a big old Cowboy fan because you know all the shit." I'm like,
You are.
No.
But have you ever noticed that when I talk shit about the Steelers, it's about the Steelers, not any of the players? 'Cause I don't give a fuck about the players.
You are correct, sir.
So just saying, I don't follow your team.
You don't have to. We don't need Cowboy fans on our team, bro.
You
At all.
definitely
Please
ain't gonna
don't.
get them. I promise.
Please don't.
You know what I hate, dude? I can't stand that. No matter what's on, there could be something breaking news on TV, and they're still gonna show the Cowboy game.
Fuck yeah. There's
It
a
never
reason for
fucking fails, dude. But like the Texan game,
It's an atrocity.
oh, for like God forbid they show a preseason game.
no,
they
Ron Roberts will interrupt your ass
they
and
interrupt
shit.
the game, and they could take our game off, and then they put the fucking Chiefs on.
And then the Steelers
Fucking
too. I
sick
mean,
of
it's
that.
like I know that if something happens in Pittsburgh, they're like literally trying to, man, I hope something happens so we can turn this motherfuckers off. And that's a fan.
Nah.
That's the Steelers fan.
And they show the Jets because of Aaron Rodgers. I'm sick of it, dude. I fucking hate that.
You ever heard about the word ratings?
Did you know?
I don't give a fuck. What about CJ Stroud? Everybody talks about CJ Stroud. All our fucking
Now?
teams. They better fucking show this
Now?
shit, dude.
Did
They
you know
don't.
that Dak Prescott sucks and they still show the Cowboys? Just saying.
It's regional coverage, sir. Let me
Yeah,
just
Hey,
bring
hey,
it down a little
hey,
bit. It's
hey.
regional coverage.
I bet you
I
they show it in
guarantee you,
Pittsburgh.
he ain't showing in Cali.
I bet you
He ain't showing in Cali.
Hey, I bet you halftime. Hey,
It's
I
always
bet you at
Chargers.
halftime they're watching the
Chargers,
Cowboy game.
Oakland Raiders.
They're watching the Cowboy game at
Unless
halftime.
it's a primetime
No,
game.
even the players, they're like, they don't even go into the dugout.
The dugout.
Watch the
Or whatever the fuck you call it.
You say dugout.
Hey, they're watching on their phones and shit.
No, they got it in the big screen.
You said dugout.
I said
didn't you?
dugout. I think I did.
Wrong sport.
Hey, we're still in baseball season. Wait.
That's true.
Anybody can make a mistake. Look, I mean, look. David's a Steelers fan. Look at that mistake.
Oh shit.
So what y'all's early predictions?
I think it's
Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl.
every year. Hey,
That's-
hey, look, Cowboys, bro.
Dude,
Super
that's
Bowl, bro.
every
I told
Cowboy
you, bro.
you talk to, they hate Dak, but they love their team and they're saying they can go far.
And they hate Jerry Jones, so don't forget.
That's me.
Jerry Jones is the number one villain.
Yeah.
Crooked villain.
I
over
say
there.
it's a
Realistically,
repeat of every year, this past few years. Get to the playoffs and lose the first game.
Tina says the same thing. She loves her team, but she hates Jerry Jones. I hear it every year.
yeah.
That old man needs to go.
And just so everybody knows that Tina's a Cowboy fan, his wife. Just saying. Shout out to Tina.
Definitely a house divided, bro. Definitely.
So you're saying realistically, y'all can make the playoffs still? Mm-hmm. So you're saying playoffs, early exit, the MO that's been going on for the past 3 years.
You heard it here,
right.
folks.
All right. I'm saying
That doesn't mean I'm not going to talk shit through the whole
I
season.
won't give my
Believe
prediction just yet because preseason football hasn't even
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do it.
came out yet, but I'll reserve my predictions till
I mean, just
get closer.
I mean, that's fine, whatever. But you don't have no
What
kind
do you
of.
mean was fine, whatever.
You no, I'm saying you don't have any kind of like
Confidence
just what
in
you
his
want,
team?
what
Not
you
right
want
now.
to see.
Not right now. I got to see. First of all, we got
sucks.
Russell Wilson coming in for the first time. I want to
That's
see
why I'm
how he
curious.
gels. I want to see what. Look at Ramsey's rolling his eyes. I want to see how well he gels with the new team. So my predictions are just a little too early right now.
Okay, look, you know me. You know me. When have I ever said we're going to Super Bowl? I've never said that before, right? I'm always like,
when you were a Cowboy fan,
I'm always like, realistically, a Texan fan, right, Michael? I'm always like, nah, we're not gonna be that good. I always say that,
No,
right?
you
You got yourself
This
a
year,
quarterback there, bro.
this year, if CJ Stroud stays healthy,
That's my quarterback.
if he stays healthy, right, throughout the whole 16 games, regular season playoffs, I think we can make it all the way to the AFC Championship game, and I even think we can beat the Chiefs. Because, dude, our defense, the
Stephon
players,
Diggs is there, bro.
not so much just to Stephon, because we did fine just without him. That's that adds another element to us that we can be more dangerous. We have Joe Mixon too, right? The defense is what people need to pay attention to because we got Daniil Hunter, Will Anderson. We got what's the other guy's name? Our players are we got some stud ass defensive players.
Y'all do.
So the defense is what's going to carry us, I think.
And people will probably hate on me because they say that even though I'm a Steelers fan, but I also follow Texans football too, like real close. Mm-hmm. But
I saw what you sent last night.
But people are all like, "Hey man, like I thought you were a Steelers fan." Well, I am, but I mean also like.
But that's what a lot of people don't understand. That doesn't mean you're not.
I'm not a bandwagon fan.
No, but you know what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'll never root for the Cowboys, no matter how good they are.
They do.
But
deep down inside every time.
But Texans, like I've seen how the heartaches and all the growing pains, and finally they have a really good quality quarterback. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of like rooting to see what they're going to be about this year.
They're going to be your Sancha team.
My Sancha team, I like that. Yeah.
Dude, I'm looking at our defense right now.
Hey, that's
Danico Autry, I forgot about him from the Titans.
That's his OnlyFans. What is that?
Oh shit!
On your phone, bro. Wrong page.
That's my big feet right there. Look at that.
Got little farts in a jar.
Oh shit!
I saw this one thing, like a conspiracy about it, because I guess the hurricane.
We didn't cue the music for that.
It like damaged the stadium, and the last time.
Did it?
The Saints.
Yeah, the Saints, and then they won the Super Bowl.
Wait! It damaged the stadium. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What did it do?
Energy Stadium.
Like the top of it like ripped the roof.
Some of the shingles or whatever, the covering of it.
Really?
Off. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
You're a real fucking
And
fan
the last NFL team that had that was Drew Brees and the Saints.
And then they won.
That's
the
right.
They won the Super
Katrina.
Bowl. So optimism right
I
here.
like that.
Hey, and
Magic.
how many Super Bowls did they win? So what you're saying is you need a hurricane to destroy some shit so y'all can win.
Hey, I'll take it.
I mean,
Hey, but then
I'm
again,
sorry.
that was like Voodoo City over there.
I'm sorry for all the people that had no power. That sucks. I couldn't do that in that kind of heat, especially the Houston heat with the humidity.
Hey, so
No AC and shit like that.
So speaking of, there was some TikToks this week. I'm not sure if y'all saw that, or even on Twitter, of linemen that were dispatched out there for
I heard
disaster
about that.
relief.
Oh yeah.
And people out there in the Houston area, they're giving people like bottled waters laced with fentanyl.
Cabrón.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, it's true. They said they showed up to go help the people of
Yes.
Houston, and they ended up taking off because they were getting mistreated.
Yeah.
Because they were pissed because their power wasn't on.
Yeah, there's still like
is their-
250,000
Yeah.
residents without power still.
Yeah. But the thing that they're pissed off about, which I understand, they can have an Astros game with the stadium lights on, all this shit, but people can't have power.
Yeah, but what is it? How is it the lineman's fault?
Well, no, I get that, but I'm saying, but the city,
It's
they,
like
they fucking dropped the
impatient.
ball.
It's like they're waiting for everybody to hurry up, but they're like taking that on the people that have left their families from all over the nation to come and help for disaster relief.
yeah.
And they're being ugly towards the linemen that are restoring power.
See, if a hurricane would hit Dallas, they wouldn't have done that shit in Dallas.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of Dallas, I mean, I see. You know what? I don't want to get into all the details, whatever, because it's kind of a bad situation, whatever. But there was two 15-year-old girls that got arrested for killing somebody, a robbery. They killed an 18-year-old. Two 15-year-old girls in Dallas. Like, what the fuck is going on out there, dude?
Like in broad daylight, late
5 a.m. I think it was probably like a bad drug deal.
Was it like at a freaking convenience store? Or
No,
what
it was
at?
right across where the Mavericks play.
Really?
In Victory Park. It's a nice area,
American
man.
Airlines Center.
Yeah,
Right.
right there.
Holy crap!
Two 15-year-old
I haven't
girls.
heard
Dude.
about that shit.
I didn't pay much
Like,
attention to it.
15 years old. We were going to the mall and going to the movies and shit. These people are fucking robbing people, dude.
Since we're on that kind of same theme, I read this morning, and maybe it was yesterday. I think it was this morning. I don't remember.
It's true, people. He reads.
A freaking newborn baby
Oh,
was
I seen
found in a
that.
dumpster this week.
Yeah, here in Lubbock.
4 a.m. in the morning, found in the dumpster
I've seen
on the
that.
east side of Lubbock, off of Cherry.
Stupid.
Unbelievable. Shortly after, Lubbock already had opened up those safe haven boxes, whatever.
Yeah.
I forget what you call those things, but for parents who give birth and they don't know what to do with the baby, but there's like a safe box to deposit the baby. But somebody at 4 a.m. was, quote unquote, throwing the trash. And I don't know who throws trash at 4 a.m., first of all. Right? So we should probably be looking at that a little bit deeper, but I'm not an investigator by any means. But, man, it's just like, what the hell what is wrong with people?
Dude, this whole year has been crazy, dude. This whole year has been, like, stupid. And, you know, on this podcast, we try to talk positive. We try to make people laugh. You know, we like to fucking joke around. But this year, dude, has been fucking wild, dude.
No, dude, it's...
fucking crazy, man.
Whether positive or not, man, it's what's happening in, quote unquote, the real world. I mean,
It's hard to ignore.
You can't, yeah, exactly. You can't ignore the fact of what's trending on what everybody's talking about, whatever platform you follow, but it still, quote unquote, is the water cooler talk at work. It's bullshit. Like, there's a bunch of crap that you can, like, really pinpoint different stories, and you're like, the fuck is wrong with people?
Yeah, dude.
It makes no sense.
Hey, Ram, you know what? I want to get your opinion. While we're kind of deep in the seriousness of a conversation and shit. Ram, I know you don't like conspiracies.
Not really.
You hate it. Look at you, already uncomfortable. You're kind of already twiddling your thumbs over there. So,
He's got his legs crossed.
but this is something that caught my attention this week.
Okay.
Tell me if I'm taking too much. I mean, I turned my conspiracy theory ears off months ago because I'm sick of it too. I'm sick of the scare tactics. Some people over
After the
fucking
eclipse.
do it. But this is true. What's going on right now? So, remember a few months ago the eclipse. Remember the whole eclipse thing, you know, and it can trigger an earthquake later on. Remember we talked about? I said let's find out July, August. Let's see what happens. Comes to find out that this past week over there in St. Louis, apparently, I didn't even know there was a fault line. I thought the only fault line was San Andreas fault line, right? Apparently, there's like a New Madrid fault line that goes all the way from, I think, Louisiana, goes up to like, or Arkansas, something like that, all the way up to the Missouri.
To the Midwest.
Yeah, like Memphis, St. Louis, all that shit. They're right on the epicenter of it. So this week, National Guard, emergency response people, all these people are in St. Louis right now doing training for a mass casualty situation, an 8.4 earthquake that's going to happen. They're doing a training right now, dude. So all these people are here. They're doing an exercise of it. The last time they did an exercise like this in December, COVID hit 2 months later. Right?
That's right.
Okay.
So what do they know? What is going on? Like this is on the news in St. Louis. They have all these people over there, and they're saying they have people that watch this fault line, and a lot of earthquakes been happening around that region. They're saying, and they even, I think this is too far fetched on this part, but apparently there's a map that shows the U.S. from 2 years ago, what the future U.S. is going to look like after this fault line gives way. This happened 100 years ago, something like that. An earthquake happened over there, and the Mississippi River flowed backwards for 3 days. So it's happened. So when this happens, it's going to split open. Apparently, this is going to be so big, it's going to cause mass damage, and it's going to make a big crack in between the USA.
So they're going to call it Western and Eastern USA? I don't know.
Don't know. But isn't that fucking crazy? Why are they there doing an exercise training for a mass casualty event? Hazmat crews.
No idea.
Everything you could think of is there right now
In St. Louis?
in St. Louis.
First I heard of it.
In the loo.
What do you think about that? Like, I want to know what you really think. Do you think it's something that could happen? Like, because this weather, even talk about the weather this year. The tornadoes have been crazy. Hurricanes have been crazy. Flooding. Talk about the HARP, right? Talk about manipulating the weather to make, floods in certain areas. I think it's a real thing, man, to be honest.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, because the Houston area, again, depends on what you follow, what you believe. But I know people were posting like this was only a Category 1 hurricane that when it made landfall in Houston to make this much significance of damage.
Yeah.
And people are talking about, you know, other Houstonians, as you want to call them, that they're mentioning that there's no way that a Category 1 hurricane would have made this much damage in Houston. Like, this is, they're claiming, you know, EMP type attacks and just stuff like that. I mean, you don't know what to believe, but people definitely will go to the extreme of blaming the government of weather manipulation and whatever the case may be. But when you look at it, for a Category 1 to wreak havoc this much in Houston, it wasn't even Category 5 or 4, like whatever it was with Katrina, with Louisiana, whatever. That really devastated New Orleans. I mean,
dude,
you know, it's just,
and it's the earliest hurricane that's ever been recorded that big in the history. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of things are changing. Michael made a joke earlier. Talk about global warming.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder if that's a real thing. I don't know anything about that shit. That's out of my realm right there. I don't really talk about global warming because I don't know anything about it. But that earthquake shit, dude, has my attention because they know something was going on, dude. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't buy into all the hype and shit like that. But why are they there? And why did they specifically say an 8.4 earthquake or greater?
The government knows something we don't, maybe?
And it goes back to distractions. Oh, dude, how much shit has been going on this past 2 months? A lot. We've never seen anything like this.
Can I throw another wrench in there?
Let's throw it. Throw it in there.
Let's see. We're in July, right? Fixing to be August.
Mm-hmm.
What's in about 3 months?
Election year.
November.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
Same shit in 2020. Whenever, like you said, COVID hit.
I was gonna say Thanksgiving.
That's my fat ass thinking about that shit.
I mean,
Just
shit. Literally same shit, man. Like, it just.
And you know, speaking of that, we don't talk politics on this at all. No. We all have our own opinions, and that's our opinions. That's it.
Yeah, we don't come on here and support whatever political party that's out there. We've never come on this show at all and said, "Hey, Ram is supporting this party. You're supporting this color," or Mike. We've never ever done that.
Yeah.
All we'll do is just talk about what's going on in terms of what the president's doing or vice president, but we've never ever shared what party we're supporting, what this podcast is behind. We've never done that.
Exactly. And it's too hard to not talk about.
Sure.
Because what's going on right now, we're going to talk about it. Today, this is going to be the exception because there is so much going on. The whole Trump, we don't know if it's a real, some people say it is, some people say it's not. There's so much. Everything's a conspiracy nowadays.
That could be the whole show if we were sitting here.
You know what I'm saying? But regardless of that, that's the worst thing that can happen to anything. An American president being assassinated is the worst thing that can happen, regardless of who you vote for.
Sure, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? That don't need to happen.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Everybody needs to stay away from that kind of fucking violence.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But that shit happened, which was crazy enough. I was glued to the TV because I was like, "That's fucking horrible." You know what I'm saying? That I could not believe that shit happened.
And on top of that, I'm pretty sure our listeners and even the YouTube viewers will have their own opinions of what was factual and what they think was, whether that you believe it was an inside job or truly a failed assassination attempt, whatever the case may be. I mean, everybody has their own views.
Yep.
You go into social media, you'll find plenty of videos that have freaking AI generated scenarios and lines of sight.
Dude, those are ridiculous,
and
man.
Guns and different theories, just like JFK.
Everybody's a ballistics expert now.
It's like 1963 all over again.
Dude.
Right? Zapruder film. Here we go.
None of us were alive when that happened.
I know.
And I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to be part of a presidential assassination attempt
in my lifetime.
Yes. I don't want to be part of that shit, dude. But it happened and it sucks. And then now today, which, like I said, my opinion, Biden dropped out.
That's not an opinion, that's fact.
No, I'm saying, in my opinion, it needed to happen.
Sure.
That dude can't talk worth the shit.
Oh, dude, he was...
My opinion, he needed to get
either his health was declining or his mental stability was declining. Whatever the case may be, he was definitely unfit to run for a second term.
And that's another thing that's unheard of. No, this has never happened before where we have a one-term president and another come in and one-term president. He probably can't even finish his fucking first term. He definitely couldn't do a two-term. He couldn't. There ain't no fucking way. And the thing is, the election is like 3 months away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If he did a second term, They probably think it was his first one because he forgot about it.
Dude, this guy has, from 4 years ago to now, and he's just old. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not talking about policies.
Right.
I'm not talking about.
What, isn't there a certain age that
No.
yeah
95.
Something, dude. Like
I know it's the beginning.
No,
age
the
is-
beginning has to be.
Yeah,
You have to be
beginning,
35.
yeah.
There's something like
Right.
that. Yeah, but like the ending, you
no-
could be fucking old.
But there should be an experience.
I agree. There should be
I
a
mean,
cap of
because-
like maybe
That's
65
what I
or
was about to say,
70.
60, like-
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that, dude. Because
That's
he can't even
After
walk.
that,
You know,
your
like
mental capacity is
Yeah.
diminishing.
You didn't live for 60 something years.
No
and
shit.
had
But
put
like
up-
you said, I mean, it's
just
not
think
about.
it. There's people like you guys out there that they probably had to deal with, and their fucking head is like, God dang.
And it's not even so much about, Joe Biden sucks because of X, Y, and Z of what he
Yeah.
rolled out or what he signed, whatever executive order. It's not even about that. It's just he's definitely unhealthy to remain
Yeah.
and try to compete for a
just
second
go
term.
enjoy your last years of your life, retire, you know, and just, you're old. Give it up.
And so he's appointed, I think, Kamala Harris as his Democratic party now. So
Well, it's not up to him, actually. If I'm not mistaken, they can nominate whoever they want to.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, this has never happened before. A few months before an election, and the Democratic Party don't have
or running.
they haven't nominated
Candidate,
anybody.
yeah.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
Shit, I'll vote for Pedro.
Me
I
too, bro.
agree, dude.
Me too. Taco Tuesdays every time.
Somebody like, I mean, this is like craziness. What's going on, dude? There's so much shit going on, and like I said, we don't know if it's a distraction. Like people say all the time, a distraction to keep you. Look over here.
While
we're
we
gonna do this.
There
probably is.
there was something that I read this morning that apparently the Israel military bombed the shit out of Yemen over there. Like they're doing some crazy shit over there, but nobody's talking about because everybody's still fixated on this assassination attempt, and now the breaking news about Joe Biden stepping down. So all this stuff in the Middle East, is it escalating? We don't know.
Dude.
But
a
I
lot-
saw
a
that
lot of
this
shit
morning.
going on, dude.
Saw that this morning that
Well, maybe
the Middle East is now getting a little bit more attention because Israel launched like a big attack on Yemen and some other people over there. But
Maybe that's why everybody's in Missouri getting ready for. Maybe it's gonna be an attack.
who knows, dude?
Dude.
I'm just saying.
Ram came
Ram
out with his
actually
own
said
conspiracy.
something, Ram.
You actually came out with your own
You're
conspiracy.
actually onto something. Give this man another shot
Dude,
right now.
I was at a loss for words. I was like,
I know. I was all like, that voice just come out of that mic?
I don't know, man, because
but you
It
even,
is kinda
that's
weird.
the reason I wanted to bring this. The reason I wanted to bring
See,
this.
got my
Calm down, bro. Calm down.
Startled over here.
The reason I wanted to bring this up is because I wanted to get your opinion because you kind of don't buy into bullshit. You kind of don't buy into any of this
That's
shit.
Ram, though. That's
But
Ram.
it's so hard to ignore because there's so much shit going on, and even you are like, that's kind of fucked up, you know?
no, it is. But everything's always been fucked up. Just
Not as bad as this though, right?
I don't know. I never measured it. It was just like
Think about it in the 90s, dude. When because I don't remember Reagan. I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? I remember the first Bush. I remember his presidency,
Hey.
you know, but you don't remember hearing.
We all remember our first Bush, don't we?
I agree.
Right?
It's gross.
Both of them.
Both of them. Fucking three-way Brownfield over
You
here.
set yourself up here, Maestro.
That's okay. I'm known to do that.
All right. So before you get sidetracked,
But like
Bush.
when you talk about these politics, right? It's gotten so nasty these past 10 years. Like nasty. And people hate each other. Families are being broken up. You know, it's nasty. Back then you didn't talk, you know, think about it. You get the didn't come over to the house and like, oh, I'm doing this right here, like gung-ho with all kinds of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And, oh, I'm not talking to her because she voted for Clinton, or I'm not voting because she voted for Bob Dole. Nobody gave a fuck back then.
Al
dude.
Gore.
All the way to, or what's the name? I can't
Ross
remember.
Perot?
Ross Perot. There you go.
With the charts and
You don't
shit.
remember none of that shit because you were
I
just.
remember the.
But that's what I'm saying. But it's not like now.
Channel 5 at
It just
4 in the morning.
dominates everything because everybody hates each other now, and it's fucking stupid, dude.
In the 90s, I was worried about who's going to win the Tejano Music Award.
That's us too. That's us too, man. We're watching NBA, the Bulls,
Right? I mean-
you know, the Cowboys, music, Arsenio Hall show.
90s was a good time, man. 90s was a good time.
You know what I'm saying?
Madonna was peak 90s for me, too.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. Milli Vanilli.
Okay, let me ask you, who's hotter, Madonna or Paula Abdul, in your opinion?
My gosh.
You know who Paula Abdul is, right?
I don't know.
You think she was pretty hot back then?
Yeah, I think she's still pretty hot.
I'll say Paula.
Madonna, not so much. Me
say
too.
Paula.
I agree.
I know Madonna had that sex appeal because of all the videos she made, and
She's
she
just
was
nasty.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that was
She
because
was a dirty girl.
That,
I like Paula.
at that point it started that, kind of like doing it. I mean, not that you saw
Paula was a
videos
better
back
dancer.
in the days, but there was nothing like that. Even how they dress on stage now.
Yeah, Paula didn't have no cone titties out.
No,
Well, like when Like a Virgin came out, 84, 85, something like 84. I was like, what the fuck is a virgin? I didn't know what it was. That's when Prince came out with Purple Rain, 84.
Mm-hmm.
Apollonia, I had popped in the living room and Apollonia was showing her tits. And there I was, fucking 4 or 5 years old, like fixated.
and then he thought, I'm a virgin.
Mom, can I be a
Yeah,
virgin?
Purple Rain, speaking of. That's what I'm saying.
Boy, shut up.
That's what I'm saying. Back then, that's pushing the envelope. Talking about Like a Virgin. That was like, you can't talk like that, man.
Now look at the way they talk. We talked about this the other day.
Yeah.
Shit, the way she
On
used
TikTok,
to
dude?
move on her concerts. My dad would record those or had the videos. I'm be watching them like,
Oh, I don't blame your dad.
shit, because my dad. Dude, what you watching? Oh, just MTV, Dad. Just trying to find something to watch.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Y'all, you're like your generation, dude. The girls are just like,
So what did your dad say? Hey, if you miss anything, I got to record it.
Right?
and it goes back to back then when we were talking about this past episode about the slow songs.
Yep.
There was respect for women. And I'm not saying I'm
Oh
all
my gosh, dude.
feminine bullshit. No, I'm not talking about it. I'm just saying like
Whenever Magic was talking about that, I was following along, and like you are absolutely 100% right. Like back then, that music, even when Ram was talking about it, like it was all about being in a relationship, like being in love, doing for your partner, this and that. You definitely do not hear this in
Hell no.
any music whatsoever.
Nope.
I don't care what artist you are, Sam Smith, fucking Taylor Swift, maybe in her early years before she became the devil. Dude,
shit.
I mean, you know what I'm
There we
saying?
go.
Like, it's just not the same. And to Michael's point, like I was even going back to my Spotify and going back as far as even Little Richard music back then. You know, how do you say it, the She Lights, or how do you pronounce it?
Shy Lights.
Shy Lights, dude.
Have you seen her?
That was music. Four Tops.
Dude,
Music.
we miss when I listened back to the episode, I was like, dude, we miss fucking Marvin Gaye. We missed
Yeah.
all these fucking people.
there-
There's so many of them.
Yeah,
Al
there's-
Green.
There-
The
there's-
Reverend Al Green.
There's
Come on
no
now.
way for you to be able to remember every single good song until something comes up or reminds you of something that, oh yeah, I remember that song.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what songs were back then. You know,
Yeah.
now it's like you can't
No.
you can't fucking put a song to to something. You know,
I don't care what music you listen to, and I'm not trying to pick on Michael, but like ASAP Rocky, he ain't putting in no love songs.
No.
Drake ain't doing the same shit, but he's talking about how he's getting it in and getting it out, and I'm gonna find somebody else. And you know, you got Trey Songz, you know, Mr. Steal Girl. I ain't committed 100%. It's just all completely different vibe. It's all about like what you call body count.
Yeah,
What'd you
body
say?
count. Yeah. It's true.
Where is the stability, the commitment, and I love you, girl. It's all that kind of nope.
Don't talk about
It's-
ASAP Rocky.
Well, no,
It's
look.
thrown out the way.
oh shit, somebody get mad.
ASAP Rocky's also the devil.
So
The gun's over there, mijo.
that video,
already loaded.
Lana, dude, that who's the devil? In my opinion,
Sam Smith.
you can just see it in her eyes, dude.
Her.
Lana Del Rey.
Oh,
Lana Del Rey, dude. Her eyes.
Oh.
She looks fucking crazy, dude. But she's
her
been.
music. Her music is creepy.
I got one more for you. Doja Cat.
Oh yeah, she's just bad.
crazy.
Bro, come on now.
No,
she was hot back then, but
I-
started doing
Until
all-
she
I've seen
sold out.
her. That Lana Del Rey. Lana Del Rey. How you say it?
Lana Del Rey.
Lana. She was with Quavo. She's whatever. They did a music video. Speaking of, this is what I'm talking about. They did a duet. You talking about duets, right? She's over there fucking like twerking on him, rubbing up all on his shit, dude. Right? And then you go back to the 90s, right?
They
Go
told-
back.
They told her, it's
Milli
a duet,
Vanilli?
not a
Leave him
duet.
alone, bro. Someone
No.
was dead.
Speaking of love, House of Love. This song right here. A duet between Amy Grant and Vince Gill.
Oh man.
This song right here, they did a music video together. They collaborated for this fucking song. They ended up getting married. They met during this fucking video, dude.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say she
And it's-
started twerking on
I
it and
know.
shit.
Right? Can
No.
we see the video, Mike, right here?
Amy Grant was hot back then.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Back
She's
then?
still, she's still pretty. But I'm just saying, like, They met during this fucking video right here, and you could just see the chemistry in between them. Go back and watch it. If y'all go back and watch it, the song is kind of corny, but it's talking about House of Love, and look at the way they look at each other. Versus today,
Yeah.
Lana Del Rey and Quavo, whatever it was. It's fucking night and day, dude.
Where has music gone?
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's fucking pissing me off, man, because you can't.
You really can't sing along to some of that music
The new
because
shit.
then what you're singing, you're like, oh shit, I don't want to sing that in front of my wife because
Yeah.
I'm over here talking about hitting up on hoes and
No
taking
shit,
her back.
huh?
Well, not just
picking them
that.
up from the club and shit.
They're fucking sayings now. You don't know what you're saying. It
Exactly.
you don't know what it means. You know, like
I know, like
but
Margs.
we're all like different generational. Like obviously, you know, Rams got different kind of music when we grew up. Us, and then now Mike is the same age as my son too. Like we're not trying to echo what was discussed on the previous podcast, but same shit, bro. Like you don't have good quality stories behind today's music, and it's kind of hard. I mean, you can probably find some good ones on some Texas country like Cody Johnson and
Kojo.
Coach, yeah, and there's other good artists out there that good. It's always in country, but in pop and R&B, like the groups,
nada.
nothing, man. Nothing.
And like whenever you think about the love songs that are now, like the country or like Bruno Mars, they're like breakup songs.
Yeah.
When I Was Your Man.
Yeah.
Like that's
Well,
like
I mean,
our
I think
love.
Right.
you know what I was thinking about that. I'm glad you brought that up because I think he's the only one that came out with decent songs, love songs. That's not talking about fucking somebody.
Marry You. It's a good one.
You know what I'm saying? And like okay, like your generation in the 80s, 84. You graduated in 84. Your saying back then was like gag me with the spoon and fucking tubular bullshit, right? Right? Remember that shit? And then us was like psych,
Yeah.
right? And what y'all's
All that in a bag of chips.
y'all yes, and yours just fucking takes the cake of bullshit.
Fucking.
I'm not saying yours like he fucking invented.
I just
I
created
bet.
Yeah, Michael, it's all your fault.
All you. I bet.
Bet. See, we didn't say that shit. Bet.
Bussin'.
No, but
Nah, back
We-
then it
we
just
did
sounds
say-
good.
we did say bet, but we're actually betting.
I mean, but it's really good conversation to talk about, man, because you really... Okay, so let me ask you this. If I were to ask Michael, hey, what is yours and Laney's song? It wouldn't be from the last couple of years of music.
No, not even the last decade.
Exactly.
It'd be 90s decade,
Yes.
probably, right?
Yeah. Like every time I post her on my Instagram, I post an old song.
Yeah.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Because it means something.
Yeah.
And even if like kids nowadays, not all of them, but if they do have something like that, they think they're too tough to post it.
Yeah.
Like if,
It's gonna
you're
make them
not
soft.
supposed- yeah.
You're not supposed to think like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You're
You're giving in to her. Yeah, she gives in to me. Fuck yeah. Yeah, like that. There's one Roy Torres and the Bucking Crazy Band. I like that song, but
The Buck and Crazy?
Bucking Crazy Band.
The like fucking crazy, maybe.
No, Bucking.
shut the buck up.
But that's what's kind of like what he's trying to do or something, or what?
No, it's country, so they're probably riding horses and they were bucking. Not
Oh,
see
okay.
how y'all are, man. Everything's got to be dirty to you guys.
No, I'm just
I'm
saying.
telling you, man. Wow, that's why these kids nowadays.
That's why they get it for
That's
their
why the
parents.
music. That's why the music is the way it is.
Let's
Because
see
of all
what
the
you-
bucking.
Where's Donna?
It's kind of got a long, the beginning of it. But,
Let's fast forward it. Hey, you ain't lying. This is country?
You know I try to make things right.
The love song.
yeah, I like the way he sings.
I even lay down on my pride,
Huh.
but I couldn't keep you satisfied.
Uh-oh.
Baby, I tried. Baby, I tried.
I like that. Right
I
there.
like this part.
This time I ain't gonna beg you.
I can actually dance to this song.
Yeah.
I was really about to say
This
this.
time
Prove it,
it's
sir.
really up to you.
Come on, Michael, let's dance real quick.
Come on, that's your daddy.
Time if you wanna leave me,
All you hear is our feet sliding against the floor.
Right.
Throw some salt on the ground there, Ram. Come on.
And there's another guy, but I can't remember the names of his song. His name's
Hey. I like this dude.
something Garcia, but I can't remember.
Emilio Garcia?
No.
Yeah, he's a bad motherfucker.
Brian Garcia.
Ah,
No, the
fuck
guy we
him.
met yesterday at Juan's party.
Oh yeah, check it out, dude. Juan was talking about my what do you call him? Something his
I don't remember what he called him, but I knew him. I mean, I'd seen him before.
his name's Emilio, right? Older guy, and he shows up, and they're like, "Hey, what's up, Emilio?" He's like, "Emilio Garcia." I'm like, "Emilio Garcia," and he's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, I mean, got the same name, dude. Exact same name, dude."
What the hell?
It's crazy. It's cool. He's a good guy, man.
Yeah, he's been
Call him
cool.
Primo.
Right?
Tocayo.
But he's like, he told me, he's like, I'm the OG because he's older. I was like, yeah. Hey, I like this dude.
I like the.
Little twang at the end right there.
See, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, especially shout out to Jackson Moon,
Yeah.
right? Dude, we got like 3 people listening to this music now,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I saw Chris
Lit-
Garcia was like
Yeah, yeah.
really about it.
Listening to the music on here, like shit like this. That's why I like discovering like
Yeah.
artists. Like that's how he likes to do it, and him too, man. He'll send me some shit, and a lot of it's really good, man.
Yeah.
Because he kind of knows what I like, and if he wouldn't send me something that I would probably wouldn't like. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He's not gonna send me a Tejano song that's
I was gonna send him one
fucking
from Wham, but he already knew who they were.
stupid. You got any underground fucking music you listen to right now, or
No,
you're sticking it with the?
With what?
Oh, time
Milli
out.
Vanilli?
Nah,
said that
man,
a
that's
few
fucking
times.
that's pretty good.
No, I saw a song this week. I sent it to you actually.
Yeah.
Remember that song?
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. I had to fucking get it translated. It don't mean the same when you don't. You have to hear it translated. You
What
don't
song was
feel
that?
it.
So it was by Lucky Joe Ram.
Oh yeah,
It's his
dude,
latest.
he's badass.
I think it's called Papa.
Oh, his new one.
yes.
For his dad. Oh,
Yep.
dude.
Yeah, that's why,
Oh,
Dude,
dude.
that was badass.
I didn't want nothing to do with it.
Fucking tearjerker up the ass. So
Yeah.
so true story. I think I heard it midweek. I think it was on a Wednesday. When did I send it to you, Emilio?
It was this week.
So it was midweek this week, and I heard it on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Just I think I was driving back from Midland or something like that. I just happened to hear it. I'm just like, holy crap! So I put it on Spotify so I could hear it again and really listen to the words. But he's talking about his dad, who's no longer here. But he's just talking about what he's learned from him, what his dad sacrificed for the family.
Dude,
Bro,
I don't want to do it.
listen to PVT, dude. He has a one-on-one with him, dude.
with Lucky Joe.
Yeah, he cries
Really?
over that,
Yes.
that song, dude.
So
Dude, you gotta hear the story behind it.
damn. So let me tell you what happened. I hear the song first.
Uh-huh.
And obviously you can't see it now, but I got goosebumps just listening to that first part of the song. But anyway, I heard it and I was like, holy moly. So I played it again. And so then, dude, by then I'm already like fucking heart is in my throat. I'm like,
Right.
I can barely even think about it. So I call my dad. I say, hey, no, I put it on my family's group chat. I say, hey, listen to this song. Whatever. And so then, I think it took a while for my family to respond. So then I call my dad. So I tell him what happened. And so then I call him up and I'm like, hey, Dad, check this. Listen to this song. Listen to it. So, you know, I'm kind of laughing about it. But, dude, I'm like bawling, but I'm laughing about it.
Yeah.
And so he's hearing it. And so he's all like, okay, let me listen to it. Calls me back and tells me, holy crap, that's like a
Yeah,
crazy song. And
it
like,
is.
it was, yeah, it's obviously for people who have lost their dad or if you still have your dad, like it's just whether it's a different point of view of listening to it and still actively like learning what he's taught you and then other side of it of what you've learned
Yeah.
after he's already passed on. Like it works both ways.
Yeah.
And dude, I didn't know it was a new release this year until
dude,
I heard it.
I'm telling you, dude, if you get on that deal, that's why I get on it, because behind that song, he
The
had
meaning behind it.
Well, he had a bad relationship with his dad growing
See,
up.
I didn't know that.
Oh damn.
And then towards the end, like before he passed away, you know, he told him that he was proud of him, and that meant a lot to him, and he wrote that song. And that, I mean,
That's
he's
good,
got
man.
one about his mom too.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah, I've heard that
yeah.
one too.
But I mean, and to me, that makes even the song even more. I
Meaningful.
mean, yeah, you know, once you know, because I'm sure there's a lot of people who relate to it.
Yes,
Yeah,
dude,
for sure,
yeah,
man.
dude. I mean, whether you still have your dad still here
Yeah.
or not, whatever the case may be. I mean, yeah. And I don't have. And so whenever we had Chris Garcia told us about that one song, about-
No, bonsoir.
El
No,
No
no,
Posla,
yeah, dude.
on the way home, I immediately call my dad again and say, "Hey, listen to this song." And so I'm not one like because whatever culture you're growing up with, sometimes you're told, hey, you don't show emotion. You're a man. You control yourself. With me, dude, I wear my emotions on my sleeve all the time.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to tell you something with emotion behind it, there may be a tear behind it.
Right.
I'm not going to feel shameful for doing it. That's just who I am. That's how I'm
Yeah,
wired.
you're not. You're not.
And
Because,
so if I reach out and call my dad or my mom or whatever the case
you
may
even
be,
call me.
and I'll tear up, I'll choke up, and I don't care. That's just how I'm wired.
That's inevitable. When it hits, it hits.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
And it's
When it pulls on your heartstrings,
Yeah.
what do you do?
I ain't gonna talk about it.
This is why I didn't want to.
Yeah.
When you sent it to me, I didn't want to hear it,
Dude.
because I didn't want to go there, because it'll.
But the reason why, when I heard it, it was weird because I felt a sense of like hurt,
Yeah.
but not a hurt, but more because I know other friends of mine that don't have their dad right now. And so that's why it's more an appreciation for the song.
Gotcha.
And so I was like, oh my gosh, dude. Like,
I heard this a while back, and I didn't send it to you.
what friend I am.
I know,
That's
man.
a good way to switch gears, bastard.
No, but it is a very good song, dude.
It
and it is. I
actually.
mean, it'll choke you up.
I heard it in the truck this week by myself. Like I said, I don't understand what he's saying. I can understand some parts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
But
you
you can
can
feel what he's saying.
yes,
Sure.
and that's what it goes back to Vicente.
Yeah.
That one song.
that
shit'll make me fucking tear up, dude. And I don't know what the fuck he's saying. But it's the way he sings it.
and he
You know what I'm
does,
saying?
and he has it in his fucking playlist. Dude.
Yeah. Dude, it gets me every fucking time,
Ram
dude.
knows. Look at him. He knows.
Yeah, dude.
But no, it does, and it does a lot.
That's what I love about music, man.
A lot, and yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In
You get a good
because
song with
I
a story
listen
behind
to
it.
Yeah.
this type of music more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
But still, even like other genres, dude, there's those songs too that fucking like especially in country too, man. Ken Mellons, he's pretty badass. But that motherfucker will make
Wait,
you cry.
Kim Mellons?
Ken,
Oh, they said Kim. That's like
Kimmy.
a porn star name.
right?
Kim Mellons.
Welcome to the stage. Kim and her melons.
As
Sorry.
Debbie goes out and Kim comes in.
Oh shit. Fucking crazy, dude. That dude, I love. See, like that's what I'm saying. Nowadays, where are you gonna go find a song like that? That's gonna make him choke up, him tear up. There ain't nothing like that. That's why I think that the kids nowadays have no fucking heart, because they ain't shit like this, man.
It's all like machismo music. Like,
Yeah.
nah, man. Like, I ain't gonna cry over no girl, or I ain't gonna cry over this.
And when deep down inside they do.
Exactly. Everybody's human. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, but they just, it's like a front and shit, man.
Yep.
I agree.
crazy.
But I mean, it's just going back to, the way the music kind of can put you in a different emotional state. But growing
really
up,
can.
let me ask you this, Ram. Like, growing up old school and everything and whatever that entails, but what you were taught, what you were raised, like, in terms of emotion, wearing your emotions on your sleeve, how did that affect you whenever you were raising your kids? Like, were you also like, hey, don't be showing off that. No, we're strong. Do you encourage your kids as they were younger, growing into, the men they become? Hey, even Alessia too, like, hey, what do we, I mean, how does that, what you were brought up versus like even the younger dads, like, do you think they're more taught to like kind of keep those emotions behind closed doors, like to themselves? Like, how does that versus like how you were raised, if that makes sense? Was there ever like a conversation to where?
With my dad? No. I mean,
And that's the way it was, right?
yeah, I mean, well, pretty much. But I mean, there was no conversation, but you just see it.
Yeah,
I don't think I ever saw my dad cry.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was times that he did.
just not in front of you.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
but yeah. And as far as me to pass it down, say no, my kids are my kids, and they're gonna be who they are.
Sure.
I've always let them be who they are.
Right.
As you can tell the way they talk. I mean,
You did good, bro.
Me and my kids will talk like I'm talking to you guys. Oh, fuck this and fuck that. They're grown ass people.
Yeah.
But
For sure.
Some other people may not like it, but
That's your
I don't give a
family.
fuck.
That's what I'm saying. That's your family, man. I mean,
no, I didn't do that, and it was never like instilled upon us. Either.
Yeah.
did you ever see your dad cry before when you were younger?
just other than
Don't
maybe,
say that because your dad's gonna whoop your ass.
but other than like family members have passed away, like at funerals and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen that. To this day, man, like we'll get together, we'll have drinks, sing music, songs, whatever. Even this past Father's Day, we were at my house and we were drinking, and so our family likes to sing.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, whether we can carry a tune like Ram does or not.
Tina probably sings the best. She's a Cowboys fan.
You know what, dude?
But
I've never heard you sing before.
No, you haven't. You probably will never.
Oh, except what we were doing right now during the break. We were singing the fucking, what was it?
What was it? song?
Shanice.
I love your smile.
That's
I could have told you what it was if I could have understood it.
But
Right.
like for Father's Day, like we
We're just humming.
We all took turns and we were singing a song to my dad.
Oh,
And
I
so my
see.
dad gets emotional and he's shedding a tear.
I
and
see.
So
I
so
see,
we've
yeah.
done that.
Your dad's just. Damn, I should have paid for singing.
Guess what the guys-
Y'all never win a Grammy.
I should have paid for them fucking vocal lessons.
God. Where did I go wrong, Leticia? Oh, shit.
Oh,
And
that's
your
funny.
mom's crying too.
Right. Oh, my Mijo sucks. But I mean, no, I've seen
Nah,
my
I'm just
dad
kidding.
cry plenty of times. Like even several years back, we would be out on the porch drinking, just having a good
Good
time.
conversation, yeah.
And we talk about stories growing up, and dad gets choked up. So I mean, I know my dad would never try to like hide his emotion.
Yeah.
And so that's probably where I get it from. And if I get all sentimental, then it is
But
what it is.
It's a little bit easier to do it when you're not drinking, but when you're drinking,
Oh, it intensifies like times 50, dude.
I always
And
say
it-
fucking brandy is my fucking kryptonite, bro. Brandy will get me all in my feels, man.
man, and
Really?
I
Yes, I don't know why it's just brandy.
it's the like after the conversation, I'm like, fuck, I hope they're so drunk they don't remember.
Right? Did I make myself look like an ass?
I haven't really done that. Have I?
I've never even seen you crying.
Yeah, like
That's what I was gonna ask Mike. Has your dad ever like shown emotion in front of you?
Well,
Like
he-
whether he's
I mean, I've
He's-
seen him sad, but I've
Yeah.
never seen him cry.
yeah.
But
it's-
even when he is sad, I'm not saying he's like an emotionless person, but
No,
just-
yeah,
I've
because
never-
there is that. I remember when my uncle died and my primos were there, and of course I was young when my uncle died, but my cousin standing over the grave, and not a tear, but you could see the hurt.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Just standing there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But it is what it is,
I do mine in my truck.
dude. I do a lot of
In
it.
solitude.
Yeah.
No,
but-
no, in the truck. Damn.
Right. Just you and your truck, baby. That's it.
So that's kind of like I don't like crying. I don't know how to explain it. I just don't like crying in front of anybody.
Yeah.
Sure.
Everybody.
No, yeah.
And
Everybody
I
has their
hold
own
it in a
reasons.
lot. I think that I don't know because I've never seen him cry.
But go to your room, call room.
Basically, or to the restroom.
Yeah.
When you
or
get
something.
grounded, what the fuck?
But to me, to me that's my business thing. I mean,
Yeah.
And then I hate it when people are like, "Well, even none of your fucking business." It's just
Yeah.
But
That's what I'm saying. I don't. Yeah. That's
Do-
that
do-
thing. That's
But do we all
know
think
what you
that
mean.
society paints a picture that if a man cries, it diminishes his masculinity somehow?
no. I don't think. So.
I mean,
I don't think.
I don't
that.
do it
It's
for that
just-
reason. I just
I don't do it for that reason.
I think
either.
it's
don't
more. To me, I think it's in my personal. It's more the. I don't want the pity.
I don't want the pity or the
yeah,
attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
not-
I just don't want that.
It means more to me than that.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like you want people to feel sorry for you because you're hurting or what.
Right, right.
Even though you may be, I don't want that shit. I mean, that's
The attention, maybe?
that's my personal stuff.
And then my thing is too is like I don't like crying too because then when I cry and my mom sees me or Lainey sees me, then they cry. I don't like making people
chain
cry.
reaction?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why I
but your
don't
mom's
like.
a crybaby. I know. Your mom cries for happy shit.
well, I'll tell you one time. Hector saw me.
Really?
Hector walked in on me.
Okay.
No wonder he calls you
So-
a pussy.
So
every time I talk to Hector, I want to immediately say pussy.
he dude,
Caught you in a vulnerable time?
I had yelled at him. So I had yelled at him like bad. Cause I forgot what he did. He was maybe like 15.
You didn't throw the trash,
fucking
probably.
up, Michael.
And I don't yell at him, but I forgot he was being disrespectful. And I went up to him and I yelled at him, but I saw the fear in his eyes. And I backed down, and dude, that broke me. I went to the dude. I'm already starting to
You felt
feel
bad?
it. I feel it right now again. And I went to the garage, and I was crying like crazy. I'm talking like crying. Hector walks in, and I saw somebody behind me. I thought it was Juanita, but it wasn't. And I was just sitting there like bawling, dude, because I never want to be that guy.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, I don't want
Or that dad.
Yeah. And
But you know what? Like you said,
I
fear.
don't want to. That's why I didn't want to bring it up. But Hector came, right?
Yeah.
And he put his arm around me and shit like that. And I was like, he's like, what? You okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. And I didn't tell him what happened. But, dude, it broke me, dude. Still, right now, dude, this is like fucking 10 years ago, dude.
Yeah.
You know, and honestly, because me and Hector have kind of the same. I don't think it's the fear that they have. It's more of and I don't want to say surprise either, but a pain maybe, like
Yeah.
like.
So did you know that your dad had that reaction after the scolding?
He never knew the story.
Never did.
This is the first time he's hearing it.
Now he's gonna go home, talk to Lenny, sit there, my dad's gay.
And you guys can't really see Magic's reaction, but you took him by surprise.
Yeah.
Because
Took
he
me
didn't-
by surprise.
But he didn't know this story, and just by looking at Magic's reaction, like,
Yeah.
this is all behind the scenes, but
Yeah.
this is all first news to him.
Yeah.
And so it's
Because I'm not that dad, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not an abusive person. I'm not a mean person. I don't yell at people. I mean, Michael, I talk to him when I get onto him. I talk to him. We talk it out. I explain things to him because I've been there before, you know. And I'm not trying to say I'm Mr. fucking wise over here.
Right.
I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, but I tried to show him the right way. I'm not a yeller. My dad wasn't abusive towards me, but my dad wasn't a yeller to me. He taught.
He the way with letting you know.
Yes, and that's the way I am with him and Alonzo right now. I've never spanked him. I don't do that shit, dude. I don't grab him by his fucking shirt. I don't hit him on his head. I don't throw a fucking shoe at him. No, I talk to him like a human, and that's my son. I love him. But that time, it was just something that happened, and I just snapped.
just went out.
Yes, and that's not me.
You were probably
Uncharacteristic.
something else that you were going through, and that just triggered.
Yeah. And dude, I immediately backed down, and that's what I'm saying, dude. It fucking broke me. It's still like like, obviously
difficult talking about
it
it and
affected me
reflecting those days.
again today,
Yeah.
10 years later, because that was not my proudest
Yeah.
moment. You know what I'm saying? So
in Magic, hearing that, man, like hearing your dad like reveal that. I mean, how does that make you feel, man? Like just hearing where your pops came from, and like, you know what, fuck, man, I fucked up. I shouldn't have done that.
nah, he probably don't even remember what he did. This is so long ago.
I remember that time, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. He's the same way as we do. Like it's like something like,
It's none of your fucking business, damn. Shit.
dude.
But it is what it is. I mean, look, the thing again that kids don't understand is that just because you're older doesn't mean you know everything.
Exactly.
I mean, like when it made a lot of sense in the movie with fucking Axel Foley when he says, you know, when you were 1 year old, I was a dad only for 1 year.
Yeah.
You know, so it's learning.
It
You
is.
can't.
It's a learning. Yes,
But
exactly.
kids don't know that. Kids,
Yeah, that's true.
You know everything. You're the dad. You're the parent. They know, but you don't.
And I'm not drinking either. I only took one shot. So this wasn't like an alcohol, like.
Alcohol-induced emotion
shit.
reaction.
And Ram, you know what? To be honest, you've never seen me do this before, have you?
No.
You probably haven't seen me.
I mean,
do this.
Michael, now's the time to ask him for money.
right, that's the vulnerable time. No, me and Emilio will talk, and there's been maybe I can only count maybe on one hand where you and I have had serious conversations, whether it was about your Uncle Mike, anything in the past, and there'd be some emotion showing, man. But I mean, it's not like we were like sobbing on each other's shoulders and shit.
I've
But
never
I mean,
done that before.
But I think that's what I'll say it this way. I think that's what men need.
Yeah.
Is other men that they can still talk to, where they can still show emotion to, and not pass judgment, right? To where they can call up another man and say, "Hey, I'm going through this," and then it's okay to show emotion, and that other person on the other end of the phone or in front of you doesn't pass judgment and makes you feel like, you know what, you're 100% right. It's okay to feel this way. And we can probably count on maybe one hand where we can actually use to call those individuals where we can actually call up and say, hey, I'm going through this, or whatever the case may be, and show that emotion. And that's perfectly fine, because we have those people that we can call up and trust and be like, you know what, I need to tell you something. I got to vent to somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't know if just by going into this conversation, if society back then taught men to be like, nuh-uh, you don't show emotion, you don't cry, you man up. You know, you handle it your own, and that's a sign of weakness. Do not
see my dad never told me that. Like, never told me don't. He never said that. But
same here.
At the same time, he didn't really show that much emotion. He really didn't. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a something you learn from your dad. You know what I'm saying? Well, like you said, watching. Right. That's how you do it. Like, he never just sit there and told me, "You're not gonna cry." You're not gonna. Nah, that's not what it was. Back in the day, it might have been like even before your time. But like now, it's not like
yeah.
But like now, for like Michael, for me, shit, if he has something to talk about, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm not that dad. That's what I'm saying. I'm not that dad. I'm not these tough ass motherfuckers.
Tough love and
nah, fuck that, man. It's my kids. I love my kids, and I'm always gonna be there for them, whatever they got going on, no matter what the situation is. You know what I'm saying? That's what kind of parents we are. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man.
Yeah.
So
See,
I like it.
Like my dad, he knows me more than anybody. Like he already knows. I can go into the house. He already sees my face.
Yep.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
He knows.
Let's talk about
Feels
it. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Or I'll go to my room, and then 10 minutes later, there he is.
Yeah.
And then I just talk about it. It's just easy to talk about.
Yep.
You know, and that is the thing. Is like one time I was at a place with my cousin. Actually, we were reading the Bible and drinking holy water.
Wow. Wait, hey, where's this place at? What street is it on?
Over there by the thing.
Is it on Slayton Highway?
No, it's we're left from the
1585 and the interstate.
Anyway.
Continue on, sir.
I told Hector to come over there and have a couple of holy waters with us.
And this is on 50th and Q.
Goddamn.
34th and Q. I mean,
U-Haul
players.
No, it wasn't that one. And then Hector was telling me stuff, and my cousin looking at me. You tell your dad stuff like that? And Hector says, "Who else would I tell?"
Exactly.
And then I was like, "Right." You know, a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah.
They'd rather hide it from their family, and I don't know what that is, but around us, that's not the case.
Yeah.
You know, you talk about what's going on and try to figure it out as a family. You know.
Yeah.
And that I mean, that's what it is.
That only brings the family much closer.
Yeah.
Strengthen them, you know?
Yeah, there's no fakeness going on. You know what I'm saying? And, like sweeping everything under the rug
Right.
and, this open book, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man.
I agree.
That's a good conversation, man.
Yes, it was. Got a little deep, but hey, that's who we are, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
How don't we went from fucking politics to
Dude, this is the first on this podcast. We talked about this on the very first episode. We said we're going to have shit to make you laugh, sports, and we might even have some deep conversations.
Yeah.
It took us 49 episodes.
It took us.
This was like the deepest.
It took us. Yeah, one of these deepest episodes to where even the maestro had to stop himself a couple times in mid sentence because he was overcome with just a little bit of emotion, and we've never seen that.
No,
not even on audio, but now first time on YouTube
or even off the podcast.
That's correct.
But
that's correct.
Never have.
To all you listeners, like David said, if you need somebody to talk to you guys that have something to go on, we're gonna put David's phone number right here.
It's like the fucking hotline on Saved by the Bell.
There's no hope with dope.
What was his name? Teen Line. I'm a Nitro. All right, man. I'm regrouped now.
Yeah, me too.
Me 3.
Mike, you all right over there?
Me 4.
There you go.
Good stuff. Good
hey,
stuff.
So James Carlisle from the Boom Shack. We talked about it the past few episodes. He's back at it again, man. What's he have going on?
So, Mr. Carlisle, if you haven't already noticed from the previous podcast we were talking about, he and Boots and Badges of the South Plains. Of course, it's an organization they're committed to helping first responders and their families who have experienced a catastrophic event in Lubbock and the surrounding communities. So, obviously, Mr. Carlisle, for one, has a humongous heart.
Shit.
And so,
understatement, man.
Our podcast is fully committed and behind and supporting what what he's doing for everything that he's doing for giving back to the
100%.
community,
Him
right?
and his wife Michelle.
Yeah. And so by sponsoring a table at their upcoming fundraising ball event, which y'all might not have known about, you're helping your local first responders, right? So come have some fun and fellowship at Madewell Estates in South Lubbock on September the 7th. I know we've got a little bit more than a month to help them raise for this fantastic event. On top of that, you can see Rick Trevino play live while meeting some of your local community heroes. And so if you want more information, definitely go to their Facebook page or visit bootsandbadges.org for more details and sponsorship opportunities. So again, Mr. James Carlisle, there's another event coming up in September. If you're inclined to help, get you a table, listen to some good music. Rick Trevino is going to be in the house. What better way to spend your evening on September the 7th? Which
That
is my
dude
wife's
stays.
birthday too.
That dude stays working. That
Yeah, he
dude
does.
stays like.
I wonder if he has a
Dude's a
job.
bad dude, man.
That's a lot of stuff. I mean,
wonder if
that's
he
a
has
lot
a
of
job.
stuff to do, man. Really, honestly.
Dude, that's what I'm saying,
takes a
man.
lot of-
He
a lot of
inspired me,
time.
man, for real
Yeah.
to get back. And PSA, we are working on something, backpacks, stuff like that. Right now, it's in the works. It's going to be obviously before school starts,
Hopefully, yeah.
but y'all stay tuned for that.
Sure.
So have you? I'm gonna be honest. I don't know too much about Rick Trevino. I've heard of him.
Yeah.
I had mentioned it to Anita about Rick Trevino, and she's like, "Oh, I love Rick Trevino."
He's badass.
He said the same thing.
Yeah.
He's badass. So who is it? Rick Trevino? Is he from Texas or?
Yeah, he's from Austin. He actually had a choice to go play for A&M baseball
Oh, really?
or do he chose music, but
So
he's his mom and dad's son.
So is he a country singer or does
Yeah.
he sing Spanish?
No,
or?
he sings both actually.
Oh, okay.
Like this, no, he's got another song called "Just Enough Rope." He's got it in Spanish also.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen him a couple of times. He does both.
So what is he better at, Spanish or?
But I mean, it sounds the same country, right? But he's good at both actually. He has he's with one which is I know he was with one band that he got his dad up there to sing with him, and it was a Spanish song. Boy, he kicked some ass.
So this guy singing right now is Hispanic?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's from Austin or around the Austin area.
It says bilingual, but it sounds the freaking same, man.
Is it Rick
but
Trevino
go
or
through the middle.
Rick
The first
Trevino?
part he sings in English, the second part he sings in Spanish.
Oh,
Like I mentioned earlier, I think he was here at the fairgrounds
Yeah.
performing whenever they used to do the concert series there. Has a fair done that since COVID? Remember the fair
Oh,
would
no,
always have
they
bands
haven't.
and
Been a long
shit?
time.
Right?
they have it.
I think one of the last few years before that, I think Rick Trevino was here actually.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it sounds good.
I've seen him a couple of times already. I liked it. When he first started hitting, we went to go see him at the Civic Center.
Nice. Okay. But then again, like I said, even Mr. Carlisle's got Rick Trevino coming up for
Dude, that's badass.
some
man.
good stuff coming
For
up
real,
for
dude.
for the South Plains. So September 7th.
Shout out to James Carlisle, man, for real, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking doing it up, dude, for real.
Yes, he is.
God dang, man.
Just
That's fucking
continues to
badass.
surprise us and again showing us his big heart for the community for the surrounding areas too, man. So big shout out.
Rick Trevino. Y'all go get a table, man.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Hey, would you go dance to that, Michael? Would you take Lainey? Lainey's, I think
was-
she likes this kind of music,
I was
right?
about to say, we should all go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him and find out how to get the table. I want one.
That's the
Even if it's
that's
out-
the
if
weekend
it's
of my
me
wife's
sitting
birthday.
there,
Why
I'm gonna
not?
be like that.
Take her out.
there you
Take
go,
her out
dude.
dancing.
The one for the road table.
There you
Right?
go.
Oh, that's
Hey, there
badass.
you
Hey,
go.
that's a good idea, man. That's a good idea, man. I'll get to wear my cowboy boots and have a cowboy hat and shit like that.
Boots, good and boogie.
Yeehaw.
All right, man. Ram, you got any shout outs?
Yeah, James Carlisle again. Love what you do, man. Appreciate it. Mojave Sol.
That was fun hanging out with y'all
it
like
was-
yesterday, man.
It was badass.
It was fun.
And Joe, go Cowboys, baby.
Hey, and PSA, Mojave Soul, they're working on something right now.
Yes.
Y'all stay tuned as well. As soon as we know something, we'll let y'all know, and y'all go check out what they got working on. That's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, they've got some behind the scenes work that they're doing, and we'll be excited whenever they share any type of previews that we can play on the show for y'all guys. Because I know we got a lot of Mojave Soul fans that are kind of eager
Yeah.
to see what
They're
they're
in
working
studio,
on,
they said.
and they're definitely still working.
And
Behind
they
the
will
scenes.
be back in studio
Yep.
soon.
So again,
That's all we're
shout out to Mojave Soul doing it
Yes,
big
sir.
over there all the time.
Michael, you got any shout outs?
Just shout out all the listeners
Yep.
and viewers.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's
I didn't
right,
even think
that's
about
right.
it. Viewers. Yeah. That's good. What about you, fool? Simple.
Man, just real simple. I know we got a last few weeks of summer. I know a lot of families are going on vacations before school starts in mid-August. I think LISD gets back on August the 14th. So for you families that are taking last minute or not last minute, but into summer trips, please be safe, have fun, make memories with your families. Those are doing maybe staycations. It doesn't matter. It's the end of summer right before school starts, before it gets all hectic, man. So just be careful, have fun.
Hey, it's a good PSA for safety.
Yeah, there you go.
I like that.
There you
That. We're kind of fucking. The more you know, the little fucking star.
Right?
The more you know, NBC style. There you go.
No,
What
I
about
just
you,
got.
Maestro?
No, I just got to shout out to everybody. Like I always say, every week, we thank y'all for the support. We thank y'all for watching our videos. We thank you for reaching out to us, staying engaged. Thank you to everybody who reached out on my Facebook post. Anytime we post something, help us out, engage, put some songs on there, just kind of an engagement kind of thing. Shout out to Heather.
Yes.
Shout out to everybody that responded to that, for real, man. I appreciate that. I know y'all appreciate it too. Also, Ricardo Flores, man, shout out to you, for reaching out on YouTube. Hit us up on YouTube for real, man. Put on the comment section. We like seeing that shit, man.
Yeah.
Gildo, hit us up on that. Chris, Brandy, my wife, just
Good old Tyson Santos.
Yeah, Tyson.
from Plainview.
everybody has a slow song that they had their favorite. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just let us know what it is. And we're still compiling that playlist right now. So.
Tyson might even sing a song. You never know.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you know what? He's gonna
come on.
Lucky T.
he is going to come on because we're going to talk about some football.
He's a fucking Texan.
That's
I
right.
forgot.
Right
We're going to
there.
have two of it, so we're gonna
These
y'all
two
going to be
guys are
outnumbered,
here.
man. So,
And that'll be the loser
3
episode.
votes, not 2.
oh, yeah, 3. Oh, yeah, you're back. I forgot.
Oh shit.
That's right. That's right. He's back too. And also, shout out Mojave Soul, like you said.
Yes.
Juan, happy birthday, 50th birthday. That's
birthday,
a big
Juan.
milestone right there, man. We had a good time at your house. And
Shout out.
we're going to end with this song right here from Silomane. So,
Shout out to Steve.
yes, sir. So, on that note, we'll see y'all next week. Don't
Next
forget,
week.
we're going live.
We're going to go live, so I better be ready for it.
Yes, sir. See y'all.
We'll see
Have
y'all.
a good week. Later.
Peace.